All right, sup guys, good morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, today we're going to go over the two football games tonight. We have the Titans versus the Dolphins and the Seahawks versus the Lions, okay? So, going to get into that. I'm going to go over each game, do the slate review, show you guys some props, a parlay, my top plays of the day. I'm going to get you out of here with a bag. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment. That helps me more than you guys will ever know. And lastly, if you would, join the Discord, $10 a month. I have Discord and Patreon if you guys want all the plays, all the player props, all the parlays, bright and early before the lines move, things like that, and to just be part of a dope community. Feel free to join us in the description of the video. And yeah, let's get into it, guys. First things first, we got a review yesterday. I went 8 wins, 7 losses on the NFL slate. It sucks, man. It just sucks. Miles Sanders, the under 36.5, he had a big play. Chase Brown, that under was looking great. Then he had a huge run that cooked it. Andy, the GOAT, Dalton, again, he missed it by a few yards. And then the Steelers got upset by the Colts, which I did not see that coming. Matt Stafford, that was a bad read. He had 2 of his main receivers out. I was being greedy there. So that's the only play I feel like genuinely deserved to maybe miss. Then the Bills and the Ravens plus 2.5, man. I mean, who the fuck? I didn't see the Ravens blowing them out. I really didn't. I was shocked, man. Them Bills look terrible. That game surprised me probably more than any game on the slate. But it is what it is. We still go up some money. Some money is better than none money. I'll take some any day. So I'm not mad at it. We still continue the win streak, and it is what it is. I'll take it. Okay, guys? So let's get into the props. But first, Offshore Sportsbook for you guys. This is my sponsor, Bet Any Sports, in the description as well. Use code 2EASY. You'll get a 30% deposit match. Guys, it's the best offshore sportsbook there is. It's going to give you access to player props. It's going to give you access to parlays. So if you're stuck using a bookie or you got to go to a casino in person, go to betansports.com, guys. It's just like a recreational book. It's just like ESPN Bet or one of them. You can do parlays. You can do player props. Like as you can see, I could take carries. You can take Tony Pollard over 13 carries. You can take him all the way up to 21 carries. You can change the yards. You can change the rushing yards. You can I want him to get 120 rushing yards. So you can do anything you want, completely customize it, lock your bet in, or you can just bet straights, and their odds are much better than recreational books. So you have a lot of options here, like Tennessee Titans plus 130, Seahawks plus 115. It's just like having ESPN Bet or FanDuel. Okay, guys? So anyways, a couple props for tonight that I was looking at. First things first, David Montgomery. If you guys wanted to take him to get a touchdown, he's got it all 3 games. I do worry about them rushing tonight versus the Seahawks. I will admit that. That said, David Montgomery is their go-to. Their running the ball is their go-to, and he's got a touchdown every game. Now, minus 135 for an anytime touchdown is a little bit juicy because you just never know, but I like it. Next, got Jalen Waddle over 3.5 receptions. He's beat this every game. It's plus money too, so I don't see why we wouldn't bet this. This looks like a solid play to me. And then lastly, Tyreek Hill over 53.5 receiving yards. Now, he did miss this twice in the first game. Of course, he got 130 yards. Tonight, the thing is, they're versus Titans. These two teams suck. The Titans defense is okay, but I mean, I think if they want to stay competitive, and you got a new quarterback coming in there, it's like the 3rd string or some shit. Skylar's not starting. Tua's out. It's who the hell's starting tonight, man? It's Huntley. Huntley's starting. So you're gonna want to throw to a receiver who you think can catch the ball and impress people. So I'm sure Tyreek Hill gets targeted tonight. So I don't think that's a bad bet either. Okay, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead, get into this slate. I'm excited to talk about it. So we have the Titans and the Dolphins are the first game. Okay, so let's talk about this game as a whole. First things first, guys. Both these teams are garbage. I mean, nobody really cares. Nobody really wants to watch, I would imagine. I mean, it's better than nothing, but here's the thing with the Dolphins. Tua's still out. Skylar's not playing. They're bringing in Huntley. I don't even know what to expect, but he's going to be playing quarterback tonight. The Dolphins' O-line is terrible. There's injuries all over. They really they can't do much, and there's no way they get any push on the O-line. The run cannot get established. I don't even think pass coverage can get established. On the other side of that, the Titans defense is in shambles pretty much too. There's tons of injuries on these two teams. The thing with the Titans is 2 of their big defensive players are coming back, a cornerback and a safety. So you got some of these people who are most likely going to be playing tonight, but the Titans have no injuries on offense at all. Just on that alone, I have to give the advantage to the Titans. They have not a single injury on their offense. So I think that gives them a big advantage. And on top of the fact the Dolphins are in shambles, everyone's doubting them right now. Their morale has to be low, and they've been playing like shit. So I think the way that the game reads, I don't think the Dolphins can move the ball. Tennessee's defense is solid, okay? Titans throw all over, and I think that the Titans just get the ball and throw all over the Dolphins, who have been terrible versus the pass. Dolphins are god awful versus passing. So I think the way the game reads, Will Levis is in a prime spot to have a good game. I think he connects with Hopkins and connects with Ridley and I think they all three have big nights. So I'm looking to back Will Levis versus a Dolphins team who cannot, who's hurt everywhere, has so many damn injuries. I don't know how they're even going to play the game. They have like a third, fourth string quarterback coming in. Dolphins O-line's in shambles. Dolphins can't do anything. Will Levis going to come out here, pass all over this Dolphins defense, who's bad versus the pass anyways, and then you put the injuries on top of that. They're cooked. Will Levis does good tonight. Hopkins has a good night. Ridley has a good night. And I think these Titans win this game outright, but give me them definitely on the +2.5. I just don't see how the Dolphins can compete in their current state. Okay, guys, next game of the day is the Seahawks and the Lions. I'm going to be on them Seahawks +4, guys. I do want to talk about this game. So Seahawks are 3-0, and they look very good. They're playing great ball. They look good on offense, good on defense. They genuinely look good pretty much all around. The only thing that hasn't looked good is their running. Since Kenneth Walker went out, the Seahawks run game has been bad. But since then, Geno stepped up and Metcalf has been dominating everyone. That motherfucker's just too big, man. He catches anything in his vicinity. He just towers over people. He's stronger. He's faster. He can't be stopped. So they say, we can't run the ball. Fuck it. Let's do it. And they've looked great. Kenneth Walker might be back tonight, but returning from injury, he'll probably want to take it slow. And the pass has been working. And you really cannot run versus Detroit. They do not allow runs. That's one thing Detroit shuts the hell down. You absolutely cannot run the ball on Detroit's defense and their D-line. It's just too good. Now, I will say Geno's played versus Detroit twice on the road, over 300 yards in both games, over a 75% completion rating, over a 123 pass rating. He's just cooked the Lions. The Lions, they run mainly man coverage, which Geno kills, and his receivers, especially Metcalf, just kill. So you have a Detroit's defense doesn't allow the run. It doesn't matter. Seahawks have been playing without a running back. The running backs come back hurt. The run is not going to be a factor. But when you look at the Lions running mainly man coverage versus Geno, who destroys man coverage, all his receivers cook man coverage, and Metcalf especially cooks man coverage, I think it's going to be trouble for him. On the other side, the Lions have looked rough. But Goff did play a lot better last week, finally. So he's been looking terrible, finally gets a good game in. However, it's versus the Cardinals, and they suck, and their pass defense is awful. So you got to take that win with a grain of salt. It really doesn't mean anything. Seahawks, on the other hand, are ranked 1 in pass defense. Their numbers are ridiculous. So, I mean, I don't know how the Lions pass numbers have been way down anyways. They had that one good game versus the Cardinals, doesn't matter. Now they're versus the rank 1 pass defense in the league. The only thing that the Lions have been able to do really is just run the ball. They've ran the ball excellent. That said, I don't think the run's going to save them tonight. I don't think they can run good versus the Seahawks, who their pass defense is locked down, like it's top in the league. Their run defense is average, a slightly above average run defense. So can the Lions maybe run the ball? Sure. Problem is, if Geno's coming out here with Metcalf and some of his good receivers and his tight end connecting down the field and moving the ball quickly, the Lions are not going to be comfortable to just run the ball down the field. It's not going to work. So I don't think this goes well for them. It's going to come down to, can the Lions run the ball or not? But again, I don't think it's going to be enough if the Seahawks are scoring, which I think versus this Lions pass defense, they do easily. Now on the same side, on the other side of the coin, Goff had, where Geno lit him up twice. So has Goff. The problem is, so Goff faces Seahawks twice past years, and he went crazy as well. 300+ yard game, 75% completions as well. So they've basically done the same thing versus each other's team. Problem is, the Seahawks defense is better than ever this year. It's not the same team. This defense is a whole new beast now. Every weapon that the Lions have on offense are outclassed by the defensive counterpart. Locked down on safeties, locked down on cornerbacks. I don't see how their wide receivers can do anything. So again, it comes back to the run. When that run is pushing versus a team who's going to be shooting out down the field versus your weak man coverage, who has advantages on every damn receiver and a quarterback advantage as well, the way Geno can move and get away from, they only tend to bring 4. I don't see any way the Lions can win this. And again, this could be the complete wrong read. I mean, the books got the Seahawks at plus 175 as if this game's going to be just a Lions domination. But everything I've looked at, all the numbers, all the stats, and there's even more that goes into it. I'm just sharing the key points. I looked at a lot more. Nothing points me in the direction of the Lions. And I mean, literally nothing. I can't find a single way to get to the Lions and think, yeah, they win this game tonight. So I say all that to say, this game reads the Lions can't run and then they get shut down by the pass of the Seahawks. Or I'm sorry, they can't run and then they get shut down when they try to pass by the Seahawks' dominant pass defense. So I think Geno and Metcalf are in a great position to just pop off tonight. So because of that, I got to be on the Seahawks at +4, guys. Again, I just don't see any other way around it. Okay, so what did I actually play today? Let me show you a parlay real quick. A parlay that I liked right here is Seahawks money line, Titans money line at +519. Guys, legitimately, I cannot find an angle to get to the Dolphins, and I couldn't find an angle to get to the Lions. Not even like trying. I just can't get to either of these teams, no matter how hard I try to. So it leads me to think this parlay is a good play. If you wanted to just parlay the spreads, be my guest. You might get +250, 280, but I like them to just flat out win. Okay, guys, and then lastly, what are my plays of the day for NFL Monday Night Football? I'm on the Titans. You know what? Give me a sec. Let me fix this for you guys. You guys can't even see the screen. Let's do this. How's that? Okay, I'm on the Titans +2.5 at +100. Great price. I'm on Will Levis over 199.5 passing yards at +105. Again, I think the way this game's set up, he should be able to pop off. He's in a prime position tonight to have a good game, which leads me to DeAndre Hopkins over 39.5 receiving yards and Calvin Ridley over 39.5 receiving yards. Last game, Will Levis popped off and both the receivers popped off as well. So they finally had a good game. And now it's versus Green Bay, who is a lot better pass defensively than the Dolphins. Titans are going to want to come out here. They're going to want to win this game. The Dolphins are crushed morally. With this game reads that Will Levis has a big night tonight, and these two receivers pop off as well. Then the Seahawks and the Lions, I'm on the Seahawks +4. I'm on Geno Smith over 249.5 passing yards. And I'm on Metcalf over 69.5 receiving yards. Again, I don't see any way the Lions win this game. The Seahawks are better all around, better offense, better defense, better lines. I don't see any way. I genuinely don't see any way the Seahawks win. Geno Smith is set to have a big night tonight. You can't run on the Lions. We don't know if their running back will be starting or not, but you can't run on the Lions, and their running game hasn't looked good. They've been killing it in the past, and that is where the Lions struggle. Geno Smith pops off, Metcalf pops off, but I'm looking forward to this game. Okay, guys, that's all my plays today. Hope you guys enjoy. Again, if you want them bright and early, if you want all the plays, all the player props, live plays, parlays, and to join a dope-ass community, Discord's in the description of the video. I'm going to get out of here. I got a baseball video coming as well for the doubleheader today, which should be interesting. I hope the Braves win both games and the Diamondbacks get into the playoffs. But anyways, I mean, who doesn't want to watch the D-backs in playoff ball? It'd be so fun. But yeah, guys, let's get out of here. Let's have a good day. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's crack these folks.